Hello guys, welcome back to today's video. If you wish to live and study in Sweden, the best route for you is to go through fully funded education, right? So right now, there is a fully funded PhD program in political science at the University of Gothenburg. All right, Gothenburg is one of the elite schools in Sweden, so one of the highly ranked universities in the world. For instance, when we check usnews.com, all right, usnews.com ranked the University of Gothenburg as at number 164 best global universities. Okay, so this shows that you will get the best quality education possible and you are getting it absolutely free. Okay, so without further ado, if you are interested in this opportunity, let me show you all that you need to know. And by the way, one of my friends won this scholarship last year. A friend was gracious enough to share his application, his actual application document that won him this scholarship. So do well to watch to the end so that I can share these documents with you. All right. It will go a long way to prepare you to submit competitive application. All right. Now, this PhD program in political science is currently ongoing. So this PhD program is fully funded, like I said earlier. All right. So the PhD program lasts for 4 to 5 years, and within this period, you are guaranteed of full funding. Okay. Now, if you look at the screen, every admitted PhD student gets paid between 32,000 to 36,000 Swedish krona. That is generous funding, right? So you don't have to lift any financial muscles. But before I go further into this video, there are few frequently asked questions that I would like to clarify, right? The first one is about application fees. For those of us in the global south, application fee is usually something that is threatening and terrifying, right? But in this school, they do not accept application fees. So you submit your application without paying a dime. So let me show you a sample so you understand what I'm saying. When you log into your application portal, right, and simply fill the form, submit, upload your documents, okay, come to this place and click on register, and that is all. There is no application fee for this program, okay? So that one is settled. Now, the next big question that people ask, is, do I need to contact potential supervisor before submitting my application? And the answer is no. All right. If you come down to this page, by the way, let me show you how I got to this page, right? On your Google, type University of Gothenburg, okay? Now, on the first page, click on Department of Political Science and wait for it to load, okay? Yeah, if it loads, head over on the left-hand side, click on Doctoral Studies, come down to PhD program in political science. Okay, that was how I got to this page. This program, you also do not need to secure the approval of a potential supervisor before you can submit your application. All right, you head over to the frequently asked question page down here. Okay, you will see the question answered already. It says, do I have to have a supervisor to apply? They said no, right? The process of selecting the appropriate supervisors for the doctoral project starts during your first semester, which means you are assigned a supervisor when you are already selected for the program. So you don't need to reach out to any supervisor. To be eligible for this program, every applicant needs to meet one out of three basic requirements, right? The first one is that you must have completed your master's degree program, okay, in a related field. Now, the second one is that if you have not completed your master's program, you must have been enrolled in a master's program. And in this, your program, you must have completed 60 credit units out of 240 credit units. Okay, so if you're already a student, a master student, and you've completed 60 credit units in the course, then you are eligible to apply for this program. Now, if you do not have the first and you do not meet the second requirement, the third requirement here is that you must have related work experience, either in Sweden or in your home country, right? If you meet one out of these three requirements, then you are eligible to apply for this program. Okay, now what are the application documents that you will need? So don't worry, a link to this page will be dropped at the description page of this video, right? So click on it to get you to this page. On this page, you have 80% of the information you need to put up a competitive application, right? Now, here are the application documents. On the application side, you need to have write or submit your motivation letter, approximately 2 pages and not more than 1,000 words, okay? Remember that in the beginning of this video, I told you that a friend of mine won this scholarship, okay, and I've got access to the actual document that he used, that he submitted, okay? So I have his motivation letter already. At the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing this letter with some individuals, okay? So in case you are interested in getting these documents, all right, talking about his motivation letter, CV, and his research proposal, leave a comment in the comment section writing, I have completed the video and I would need access to these documents, okay? Then I'll reach out to you and send you this document. It will help you a lot to prepare a competitive application, right? Now, they've already given you a writing guide or a writing prompt here, right? So the writing prompts are that you need to present yourself, tell them who you are, present your qualifications, the research you intend to conduct, and then why the Department of Political Science at the University of Gothenburg is the best environment for you to pursue your PhD in political science. These are self-explanatory, right? Follow these prompts and then utilize the guide that I'll be sharing with you, and you would submit a competitive application, okay? Now, the second requirement is that you need to submit your academic CV, right? This is where most applicants get it wrong. There is a huge difference between a resume and a CV. Okay, when you are applying for fully funded PhD programs, you do not need to submit a resume of 1 page. No, upscale yourself, right? Submit a CV that is tailored to showcase your research experience, your publication, your teaching experience, and the rest of it, right? When I share my video with you, I'll be making a video on how to build a competitive CV very soon. So do well to check it out when it drops, okay? Now, another one is writing sample. All right. Okay. So if you've completed your master's program, you must have at least gone through master's thesis writing. Okay. So you can submit that thesis as your writing sample. You can also submit your undergraduate thesis as your writing sample, right? If you have publication, you can pick one of your publications and submit as your writing sample. My advice is that once submitting your writing sample, ensure you are submitting your best work. Okay. And make sure that the work you are submitting is not a plagiarized content, because they are going to check it. And once they check it and find out that you didn't do or conduct original research, they are going to terminate or disqualify you instantly and might even ban you from submitting or applying for this application, for this scholarship in subsequent years. Okay. So do well to submit your own original work. All right. Now, the next one is a description of the intended research project. This thing, what they are asking for here is simply your research proposal, okay? Research proposal discusses the research that you want to conduct during your PhD program, right? Your research problem, your research questions, hypothesis, your methodology, okay, and the tentative outcome you intend to achieve. Okay, and it has to be written in a concise way, approximately 6 pages. Okay, I'll be making a video specifically on how to write PhD level research proposals. Okay, so do well to subscribe to my channel so that you get notification once that video drops. Okay, and then the second to the last is that you have to submit your academic document talking about your degree, certificates, and your transcript. And then the last one is recommendation. Recommendation is not needed at this time, okay? Every person shortlisted for interview would then be asked to submit letters of recommendation, right? So that would not be our problem for now. Like I said earlier, this scholarship is available both for EU students, and international students, right? So that is it. Once you are done consuming all of this information, head down to this page and click on apply. All right. Once you click on apply, come down to this place and then click on register an account. I already have an account, so I'll simply click on my own information and then log in. Okay. When you log in, this is your application portal, right? Fill in your information, and then head down to this place and upload your document. Here you upload your motivation letter, your CV, UPSATs. Confuses people a lot, right? UPSAT simply means your writing sample, all right? So if you've got your writing sample, your master's thesis, bachelor's thesis, or your research publications, upload it here. Just one is enough, okay? Now, your research proposal, 6 pages or less, okay? Make it concise, straight to the point, okay? And then upload your degree certificates here. Now, when you are done uploading this document, they said here, please state the name of the university where you obtained or are currently pursuing your master's degree. In my own case, you are required to just write the name of the institution that issued your document. In my own case, I wrote University of Uyo. Simple. Okay, you don't need to write any other thing. If your university is the University of Lagos, the University of Lagos. Don't add any other information, okay? That is what they requested for here. Do not tell them that you have a first class in political science obtained from the University of Lagos. No, it will lead to instant disqualification, okay? Follow the instruction always. It's part of the assessment criteria, right? Now, the last point here is, what is the name of your master's program? If the name of your master's program was political science, like mine was political science and public administration, simply write political science and public administration. Don't add another information, please. Adding another information, something like political science and public administration obtained from the University of Uyo, will lead to instant disqualification. All right, always follow the instruction. They only requested for this information, so give it to them and then click on register and you'll be done. Okay, if you've watched up to this point, I have a gift for you. Okay? And the gift is that I'll be sharing with you personally the application document that my friend has graciously shared with me to share with my viewers, okay? So if you're interested in this document, leave a comment below in the comment section. Say, I have completed the video and I would need to receive my own copy of the application document, all right? Anyhow you want to coin the words, there is no problem. I will DM you and then ask for your email and then send these documents to you, okay? So do where to do this. And if you enjoy watching this video, kindly like this video and also subscribe. So you're among the first set that will get notification once I drop new videos. Thank you very much. And I'll see you again next week.